How's it going, fellow traders? Magic Trader here. This is the CFTC report for the data that was reported on April 13, 2021. Let's start by taking a look at gold. So what do we see with gold? Well, the banks, they took some profits on long positions, reducing their positions from 275 down to 269. At the same time, they slightly increased their shorts from 86 to 88, and this came as price was consolidating here. So the data is not really telling us much in terms of what they are planning to do with positions. What we can see is that they were very bullish back in this area here, and then they are becoming more neutral in this area. And this is the current theme that we're seeing in the markets. So as we go through all the other pairs, you'll see very similar sentiment. Okay, with oil, they created some supply on the chart, and now they rallied price up into the supply. As they were doing that, look what they did. They increased 137,000 to 151,000 with their short positions. This is massive. Okay, this is massive. I can't tell you how massive this is, because if there was going to be a move down, this is what they would want to do. Okay, because from March 23rd, they closed off many short positions, reducing them from 159 to 139. So short positions were very cooled off for a couple of weeks, and then all of a sudden, boom, they increased their shorts. So does that mean price is going to drop? I mean, there's a likelihood of that, but without the market having specific momentum that we would want to see, it's very difficult to say whether or not it's going to go down from this area. It could, but it's not very likely. Okay, what we're seeing over the longer term is more upside on oil. US dollar. So price was dropping here, and they reduced their longs and reduced their shorts. So again, like I was mentioning, we're going to see a common theme where there's not much in terms of what they are doing with their positions. They used to be bearish back here, became more neutral up here as price was rallying up, and now drop. Well, why is it dropping? Well, we have massive supply in play here, so we were expecting this drop. Okay, so let's take a look at the Aussie. Aussie came into demand, and it's holding demand. Okay, we were saying very likely we're going to see a rally up in here. Retail traders were long in this area, and then they switched to short, and then the institutions push price up. Nice little trick up their sleeves. They increased longs by 2K, and same thing with shorts. So again, not much in terms of sentiment, still neutral. Alright, US CAD, what do we got? We have major supply in play. They increased shorts by about 1K, not much, but they also did the same thing with long positions. Again, okay, a little bit bearish, but not much in terms of what they are doing with their positions. With the US Swiss franc, they closed a large portion of their short positions from 15 to 12,000. That came as price was dropping down like that. Now, why is price dropping? Well, because the dollar is dropping. The dollar hit massive supply. Whatever happens to the dollar will happen to all the other dollar pairs. So we see a drop. Could it drop further? We suspect it's very likely that we'll see that. Positions are not really showing us that, because if you see this here, again, sentiment is neutral, just like on the other pairs. Okay, but we believe we'll start to see that sentiment build. Euro contacted major demand, and what happened? Price rallied, just as we were expecting. And guess what the banks did? They lured retail traders to get in short down here, just like they always do. And if you were looking at just the COT report data, you'd say, yeah, but they're adding to their short positions. Yeah, that would also trick you into shorting, wouldn't it? Because you see them adding shorts, so you're thinking, oh, maybe I should get in short. Wrong. So big rally in price. It eventually removed some obstacles, and now we are expecting price to go even higher. Pound contacted the ascending weekly trend line. This is the trend line that the banks will be looking at, and they're holding. As they're holding price, they increase longs from 45 to 52,000. Shorts are cooled off. we had mentioned that they are likely going to hold this trend and then cause price to go higher, and that is exactly what they are doing. US dollar, Japanese yen, some really nice short positions that we took from up here down, day trades. I mentioned this in the observation journal. When price hit this monthly area of supply, that price was going to go down. All right, a lot of students took profits over the last couple of days. They rode this pressure to the downside, so congrats on that move. But if you were to just look at the data, you'd say, well, they're very long and very cooled off with short positions. Well, yeah, but we've also seen this reverse correlation on the charts and the data. Okay, we have seen this. They're very bullish, but we just finished going up. One candle of downside, and we're not seeing much in terms of their positions, but price did indeed drop just as we were expecting. And last but not least, the Kiwi Dollar. What do we see? Contacted demand, creating a base, upward pressure, but again, sentiment is neutral. We were bullish, more neutral. We expecting more upside, not much in terms of their positions. All right, ladies and gents, so there you have it. That's your CFTC report for the data that was recorded April 13, 2021. If you want to know how we do this and you want to learn more about our supply and demand strategies and system, you can reach us at www.whiteoakfx.com. Thanks, and have yourself a great week. Take